Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market. So you could see that downside action that we were aware of actually has started, and it was not occasional. We talked in last week in the previous two updates that we do not like the overall shape of the upward action and doesn't look bullish, and more looks like the retracement before the possible attempt of the downside action. It doesn't mean that downside action should be something like this on the weekly chart, so the same manner to the breakout of all support areas. But at least market could retest the lows, and theoretically it even could retest the previous top. It's an absolutely common thing for the markets when they're retesting the broken tops, all-time highs. And besides, here you could see that we have the 75 major fib support. It has not been tested. So in fact, this reaction is mostly stands due to our sold area rather than reaching of some important targets and levels. You can see actually it was twofold reaction. First was out from here. As you can see, this Donald Trump mess and comments. It's falling day by day and it's collapsed right back down. It's once again. And as a result of all this stuff that we've got in recent couple of weeks, you could see we have the nicely looking bearish engulfing pattern. So this bearish engulfing precisely suggests the possible action somewhere back to the 75 area and retesting of these previous lows. So that's the first pattern that we have. The weekly trend remains bearish. On the daily chart, the picture stands a bit more complex because of this recent downside action. Here we've got the bullish grabber with this candle. Of course, maybe this grabber will not be confirmed. Maybe market will tomorrow, for example, drop further and will erase this. But at least for now, the alternative pattern that might be formed here is the upside ABCD pattern, with the taking out of this top and retesting once again this big resistance area. Theoretically, it looks nice, but I do not like the one thing with this idea. First, because it breaks the pattern that we have on the weekly, it destroys it. And second, which is more important by my thing, that actually market has no real power in the background to do this. So just recall what we've got here. This was very choppy and gradual slow action. Market was not able even to complete this A, B, C, bottom, D target that were standing around 90.50, if you remember. So last time we said that we will be watching for a sell opportunity right in the point where a market should complete multiple targets on a follow time frame chart, on the daily in particular, and that was around 1950. But you can see that market even was not able to reach it. It even hasn't tested, just briefly touched this 89 level, so it even hasn't challenged the confluence and turns down prior to the completion of the major targets. That makes me think that this is a bit more bearish, that it might be in this keep me aside from the possessing on this possible upward action. For the truth's sake, here you still could consider taking the scalp long position if you would like to. If even we will not get this type of action, based on this minor position with the aiming on the possible minor retracement here inside of this racing swing, it doesn't contradict the idea of the engulfing pattern on the weekly, because it very often happens that market, once it complete and formed engulfing, shows minor pullback in the body of the pattern. So that theoretically what might happen. So maybe we will not get this big ABCD, but at least minor pullback here is possible. I wouldn't argue against this. So if you would like to take this position, you could try it. Besides, if you take a look at the 4-time frame chart, you could see market stands at the fib support, and you do not need to risk too much. So you could place relatively tight stop just below these lows, because either market will start this upward action right from here, or it will not start it at all and market just will keep going lower. So from that standpoint of view, this is comfortable placement, maybe risk relatively significant that this trade will not work, but at least it has very small potential risk and cash risk, so you could place very tight stop. And from that standpoint of view, well, it still has some reasons to try to do this if you are trading on intraday charts and you consider taking a long position. Another reason why I think that it could make sense, just because downside action here could take the shape of the big butterfly. So we could get this like the left wing, and this retracement to the upside might be the starting point of the right wing of the butterfly. So for now, I wouldn't take the short position immediately right at this point. If you haven't taken it here, then probably you better to wait for some bounce before considering next short entry. For one of the fib levels, so take a look at the hourly chart. Here's, by the way, what I'm talking about, early reversal on the daily chart. So you can see that we have 3 different patterns. This is daily big ABCD in the beginning, right? So you could see it, then minor butterfly, and it's also minor ABCD with the flag consolidation. That all of them points on the same area and the top of the channel, this resistance of the channel, top border of the channel, 90.15 approximately. So market was not able to complete none of these patterns and turned down immediately, even breaking the nature of the flag, which is normally it's Polish continuation pattern. So it means that this break was not quite natural. So some significant bearish supply here, bearish demand, actually triggered this breakout and early reversal. This is not technically correct. It's something has been broken in the natural performance of the market. This market collapsed. So for the next short entry, I would consider levels 84.15, 86. So these 2 levels that you could consider. Not necessary to choose the one of them. You could split your position, take the minor part here. If market keep going to the 86, you could consider taking the bulk of your position around this area. Of course, you could just wait for 86. This is also normal. Why this level is important? Because this is also, you can see, natural resistance line. So it splits the downside performance here from the consolidation of the flag. And if market will break it up, that tell you that we're going probably with this scenario. So for a weekly engulfing, market should not break the 86 area, and for a potential downside butterfly that actually we could get here. So that's why this level seems optimal to consider possible taking the short position, because you will be able to place very tight stop, you will minimize your risk, and if downside starts, it should start right from here. Otherwise, with the upward breakout of this level, it will not start and market keep going higher with the big ABCD on the daily chart. That in 2 words what we have. So as a bottom line, if you would like to take the scalp long position, that's nice point to make the decision, although risks exist that market could keep going lower, but this risk very small because you could place really tight stop. If you will be correct, then you could get bounce maybe to the 86 area at least in the beginning. Those who would like to take short position, we think that it would be better to wait for 86 area or to use both levels for a step in on the bearish side. So that's actually towards what we have on crypto. Well, let's keep watching.